Skiddup, New Brunswick. Okay, that's where we're from, Skiddup. Yeah. All right. He's always been a funny guy. This is his first time ever on stage, so I need everybody to give him all of the love, all of the energy, and have fun, Serge, no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big Sunday Funnies welcome to my good friend, Mr. Serge.
Alright, let's try this again. Hey, how's everybody doing here in Ottawa? Yeah, like Julie was saying, we are good childhood friends, and I decided to actually make the best part of it and come to see their new place that they have here, not too far there, and enjoy the weather, enjoy the river, enjoy the bonfires and stuff, and you know, coming in a few days early, I didn't really want to drive, so I ended up taking the plane. Now, who here actually hates flying? Right? I know Julian hates flying. It scares the shit out of him all the time he gets on a plane, but for me it's not actually the flying itself. It's actually everything that comes with the flying, right? It's all that stress. You know what I'm talking about, right? The stress, it's all in steps. It actually comes off as soon as you get out of the door out of your house and you start driving, you get into the street, and then all of a sudden you're thinking, Jesus Christ, did I pack everything? Did I forget something? You know, did I forget my passport? Did I leave the doors unlocked? And that's just you getting at the end of the street. So finally you actually get into the checking department. Well, the checking department in the airport can be pretty much of a zoo. Go through that, another stress, and then finally you get to Funland, aka security. Who loves security at the airport, right? You know? You don't think profiling actually does exist, but it does exist when you go to a different country and the only white guy coming out of that plane. Trust me, it does exist. But going through security, so you go through security and finally you're sweating, you get to your gate, you think you're late, just to find out that your flight is a half an hour late, right? Well, you figure, what am I going to do? Well, it's the perfect time to do some people watching, right? And people watching at the airport, I don't know if you realize, but it's almost like they leave their brain at security as soon as they go through, because you're sitting there in the boarding lounge and you're looking at these people and you're like, God, how are they actually making it through this life, right? Just everyday life. It's crazy. So finally you get on the plane, right? And you get to the perfect seat on the plane, which is all the way in the back, and you sit comfortably in your middle seat. And by the way, if you're sitting in that middle seat, make sure those armrests are yours. No one can take over those armrests. Those are yours in that middle seat, I'm telling you right now. So as you're sitting in that middle seat, you've been waiting in the boarding lounge, you get a little bit hangry, right? And as you're getting hangry, you see this little perfect flight attendant just coming towards you with their little cart, right? Slowly, and finally it gets to your row and, oh, yes, could I please have a sandwich? And then the flight attendant looks at you with their fake smile like they're trained to do, right? And they go, I'm sorry, sir, we have no more sandwiches. Well, folks, I've got something for you. I am that flight attendant at the other side of that cart. That's right, yeah, I'm actually a flight attendant. And I can't really see everybody here, but I'm almost guaranteed as soon as I said that, someone turned right next to the partner next to them and said, I knew he was gay. It's alright, I get that all the time. It's the stereotype, right? Being a flight attendant, being a gay guy. And I have nothing actually against gay people, trust me. They're actually the most wonderful people to work with. As a matter of fact, you get to work, you get to be called babe, sweetie, darling, honey, all that stuff. Last girlfriend I had, I came home and said, listen, I'm more appreciative of work. I don't think this shit's gonna work, right? So, again, being a flight attendant like that, you would think after all these years, I would be comfortable in my skin as what I am as a flight attendant. When you sit there in front of that demo and you have all these eyes looking back at you, because you've all been on a plane, I'm assuming, and you see that we're just sitting there stupid, looking at you through the demo to do our checks after. And you would think I would still be comfortable, but no, in my mind back there while that demo's going, I'm looking at this lady at 12th Charlie, probably 60 years old or so, right, from South Carolina or something. And in her mind, she's thinking of how big of a dick I sucked last night if I swallowed the whole load, right? But that's just me, right? That's just me in the back of my mind, right? But again, flying is awesome. You get to fly all over the world. You get to fly and see all these nice cities in Canada, as well as all the shitty ones like we have in New Brunswick, right? And we don't need to name them because you guys all know who you are, right? All those shitty cities, right? But again, it's fun. It's fun flying, and you get to meet some crazy people on the plane as well as on layovers. I'm a smoker. Being a smoker, that's the advantage of coming out of the hotel, chatting with people. But on the plane, I mean, it's the funniest thing ever. It always shocks me. The biggest challenge on the plane for someone to do believe it or not, is to open that laboratory door. You'll get these people coming into that washroom and they're just like, you know, trying to do this, tapping on top, whatever. You're thinking, like, really, even if it has that handle, they still won't even go for that handle. Again, the brain is left at security, right? But one of my good stories, I was actually flying last year. This is a good story. It's a true story, actually. Supposed to go to London, England. And we were going through St. John's, Newfoundland. And we were actually, you found that funny, right? St. John's, Newfoundland, right away. There's some good people in St. John's, Newfoundland. But that's where you get those stories, right? Outside, having a smoke, drinking in St. John's, Newfoundland. So we're actually operating on the, you know, the 737 aircraft. That 737, everybody can't wait to get back on. So we're operating that aircraft, we get into St. John's. As we get into St. John's, it's not even weather related, it's actually medical. So we end up, not medical, sorry, mechanical. So we end up staying there. And I was supposed to meet a friend in London, so my bag, full of wine, like, you know, flight attendants out here, it's full of wine. And I'm like, okay, well, this, at least I'm in St. John's. You can at least have fun, or there's lots of fires, right? So I get into St. John's, check into my hotel, and of course it's the holidays at that time, so they have all these Christmas parties going on. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm probably not going to end up, I'm going to invite myself tonight, so we'll start off, check in, and see how it goes from there. So I check in, go in my room, get out of my monkey suit, and I do like every flight attendant does on every layover, starts drinking alone, right? So I start drinking alone, and after a few glasses, I decide to go down for my regular smoke with my little cup with the wine in there, right? So I'm just standing there, and it doesn't take long in St. John for someone to come over and have a conversation. So this guy, mid-40s, comes over to me, we start talking, having the smoke, you know, good conversation. All of a sudden, mid-conversation, looks at me kind of discreetly and goes, hey, buddy, look at that guy there, over in the front. He's got no legs, right? So I kind of discreetly look over, and here I see is this little person. Yeah, you heard me, a little person, right? He's got no legs. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this guy is heartless, but, you know, that's kind of funny as shit. But we're going to pretend like nothing happened. So as we're going on, you know, that little guy's still there with the tuxedo and everything, with the bow tie, and then about 15 minutes later, I kind of get something on the corner of my eye, and I realize, I'm like, something's going on. So I look over again at the front, and sure enough, here's this little person getting dragged into a cab by these two hot, blonde, tall ones, because he's drunk as fuck. Well, at that point, I knew if you're in St. John's, Newfoundland, people, this is the moral of the story. If someone tells you he has no legs, it just means he's drunk as fuck. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Woo-hoo! Yeah.
Give me some brother, everybody. 7 minutes. Right, 7 minutes. It's 7. There it goes. First time on stage, everybody. Make some noise. Come on. Yeah, that was great. Why anybody wants to do comedy is beyond me. This sucks. If you're ever thinking of doing it, no, don't. It's a racket.